people wanted freaking Sakura to do something, you know, to actually be useful for once and everything, you know, for girl power to really exist in the world of Naruto. We didn't get that. I mean, shoot, even I was kind of looking forward to maybe seeing her do something, but no, I mean, I was right what I was saying. You know, Obito was gonna send her back, and that's exactly what Obito did. Sent that girl back in with nothing, actually. Packing with nothing. She didn't even get any of the eyes, actually. So all she did was just go back, so... God dang. But once Sakura is back, she basically explains the situation that's going on right now. Obito believes that Madara getting his other eye is gonna make him unstoppable. Unstoppable! Now, I mean, Obito doesn't know that Naruto and Sasuke are up, and they got power boost up the wazoo, so... if you knew about that, I think you might reconsider what he's saying here, but for all intents and purposes, he's going to be very, very powerful, because I think if he does get his eye, because we've seen this, once both eyes are together, it becomes even greater when it comes to the power. So, if he gets both his Rinnegan, that's a possibility that it might actually evolve into the other stages, which is why I was saying in my last review, with the 3 stages of the Sharingan, with the 3 stages of Rinnegan, there's 3 stages here, and I'm thinking maybe you might get to the 2nd stage, because I don't know if you'll have the same eyes as Sasuke's, because Sasuke's eyes are the same as Kaguya's. But maybe he might get that. If he does get that, that's gonna be an issue. There's gonna be a problem here, and it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. And this is actually really funny too with this chapter, is that apparently we get an explanation on why Obito couldn't use the abilities, or wasn't able to use all the abilities of the Rinnegan here, and that's because he wasn't actually just strong enough. He wasn't. The eye was so powerful that he wasn't able to actually use it to this fullest extent. He couldn't do, you know, almighty pushes and the pullbacks and all those techniques that freaking Pain was doing, or the techniques that we see Madara doing, is because he was just not strong enough. It was not compatible with him at all. So he was only able to do just so little with it. So that actually explains that. So I'm curious how y'all feel about that, because I mean, I kind of figured that might have been the case or something, because something was wrong. All right, something was wrong. And this right here is the big reveal. This is the big cheese of this chapter here. You know those theories that everyone was having, like, oh no, Madara had like controlled and set up this entire plan to get Obito to be on his side, and this and that and another thing. Where you guys were that were all saying that back in that time? You're all actually right, because this is what's going on. The big reveal is that Madara actually planted the seed to make Obito go evil, to turn to the dark side. The dark side. Luke, I'm your father. You know, he really went in. And what's really interesting as well is that, and this kind of goes into Obito's character, and it makes me feel a certain type of way, because I'm not sure how I feel about this now, but Madara put a seal on Obito's heart, you know, a curse seal that kind of controls him, it influences him and stuff. Same thing that he did with Rin as well. Rin also had the curse mark in her heart, but I will ask, how the heck he do that? Like, because it's like Sasuke was doing a lot of stuff with this plan. Like, he planned a lot of things, like a lot of stuff that's going on. Honestly, he kind of sounded like Aizen right here when he started explaining what he was doing. I'm like, this is like a Aizen right now. He's like, I got everything planned. I knew from the beginning this was all my plan, all according to plan. Yeah. But now, what makes me interested about this is the fact that he was actually controlled in some ways, and I guess that was like the push that made him actually go in this insane route to just kill a bunch of people. Because people were saying how this is just so irrational, and he just went off the handle once he saw her die. So this could actually kind of explain kind of why. I mean, yes, he was already feeling some type of way, but without that curse mark, he probably wouldn't have gotten the way he did. He probably wouldn't have done everything that he did. But maybe with the curse mark, that's what kind of like put him over the edge, and that what made him full on evil. That was that push that Madara needed. You know, he's like saying this to Obito, is like, I just needed you to have a little bit more of a push. And I think that curse mark is what kind of got that push to go out so he can go evil. So yeah, that's interesting, and that's why, you know, Obito was able to get to be controlled, and then, you know, stop being controlled at one point, because he stopped the curse mark by getting stabbed by Kakashi in the heart. And that's one other thing that's kind of bothering me with this chapter. Actually, this is one thing that really bothers me. You got stabbed in the heart, and that was not no Kamui at all. So he actually hit that. He actually got hit right there. How do you survive a Chidori to the heart? Please Please, somebody explain that to me, because I really don't know how the heck he was able to survive that, because that's what that's what the curse mark was on his heart. The dude impaled him. I don't know. It's interesting. That's one thing that's kind of that's throwing me off, honestly, with this chapter is that right there, because it doesn't make any sense here. But I'll digress. The rest of this chapter is Naruto completely seals Limbo Madara, so he's just there now. He's stuck. Now all I gotta do is worry about just regular Madara. Now Naruto also comes over where Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura are, and Naruto ends up healing Kakashi's eye. And this is interesting because look. This guy was able to heal Kakashi's eye. Like, his original eye is back. So he is now just a normal ninja, no shining on his eye or nothing. He's just a normal person now with you know, well, a ninja, of course, but you know what I mean. So he's able to do that, bring back body parts and stuff like that. So I'm assuming he could probably do the same thing with Guy, because Guy shattered his leg with that kick that he did to Madara. So he might not even be down and out. So not only will he save his life, but will put him back into working condition as a ninja. So some people would wanted him to just probably be out of commission at this point. You know, he put it all in it, and he shouldn't have to be healed at this point. He should just, you know, sit down. But I don't think that might be the case here. So he might actually end up healing him. But yeah, Naruto can pretty much do anything when it comes to bringing someone back to life, healing something, or if you're missing something. That boy has got your back. See, this is why Edward probably needed to go and call freaking Naruto and be like, man, I don't need this metal arm anymore. I need my regular arm. Come and heal me. Forget alchemy. Just heal me up, because you got the power. You got the power. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me stop. But we see Kakashi here, and Kakashi sees all three of them, and he starts freaking reflecting. I'm like, oh crap, flashback. I was getting scared for a second. I was like, no. But nah, luckily there was no it wasn't that bad of a flashback. It was actually pretty interesting, because he starts reflecting on them, seeing how they were back then. He's like, Naruto's like, I want to become Hokage, and you know how it wasn't like the first episode. So with this though, we see like he sees Naruto's ambition. He's still, even though he's already acknowledged from the whole village and everything, he still wants to become Hokage. So I mean, that's still his goal, and it's still there, of course. So we already knew this, but the one really interesting is Sakura. Because the thing is, Sakura may still like Sasuke, is what Kakashi's saying, but it's not the same way as it was back then. Back then, she was just liking him just because he was the cool guy. But then later on, as we were working together and everything, she actually cared about him in a different way. Maybe still in a loving kind of way, because she still probably wanted to be with him at that time. But I think those feelings even changed even after that. Like, her growth is very interesting when it comes to her mental stability and just who she is, and how it reflects off of Sasuke and how she thinks about Sasuke, because that's, you know, her character development kind of goes towards Sasuke here. That's why she is who she is, and, you know, because she likes the guy. So it's just interesting to see that it's possible. And don't get sad, people, but you know, the SasuSaku ship may be falling. It may be sinking right now, because I don't think Sakura may like Sasuke in that kind of way anymore. I think that's what this amounts to here. She doesn't like him like that anymore. She just cares about him as a person, and, you know, still wants to be around with him, but probably not in a, like, a romantic type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that might be the case here. And if that is the case, that is some real growth for Sakura finally, because Sakura has always been infatuated with Sasuke, and with that actually being gone, that would be a great step for Sakura, because she needs to just stop, which is what I'm talking about here. But yeah. Other thing that Kakashi also states that he wonders what Sasuke's goal is. Sasuke's goal originally was to kill Itachi. He's done that. So what is his goal now? So it's like, yeah, he wants to become Hokage. But what is the real meaning behind that exactly? Why do you want to become Hokage? What is your real intentions here? And we don't get an explanation for that. It's just left out in the open. So that was kind of annoying. But yeah, and then Madara comes back, and now they're gearing up and about to fight. Now, you know, see, like I said, they're about to fight. I see there. That means Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Sakura, I thought you didn't have any chakra. I didn't think. What can you really do at this point? I don't know. I'm just sorry. She's just like gearing up, like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, what? No, sit your butt down. I'm sorry. Like, I don't see how you can do anything at this point. It was why I was thinking you couldn't do anything when you faced against Madara in the dimension and stuff, because you don't got no chakra. So I'm curious what the heck she's gonna try to do here. But this should be an interesting battle. We'll see what's going on with Madara, because Madara should have evolved, or something should have changed in him, because he should have his Rinnegan now. I'm curious what's gonna happen with the Sharingan that was also with Obito. Is he gonna take that as well? Like, what's he gonna do with that exactly? And what's he gonna do with Kakashi's Sharingan that he has as well? Because he's gonna have to take that out once he gets back there and put the Rinnegan in, of course. But what is he gonna do with the Sharingan basically? I'm curious what he's gonna do with that. Maybe he's gonna throw it down, smash it. What, he's gonna give it to Zetsu? I don't know. I'm curious what the heck he might do with those, seeing as there's just some free Sharinguns right now, you know? Free Sharinguns on sale! It's free, it's not on sale, so you can just get one. Buy one, get one free, you know? Or buy one, get half one off. I don't know. Let me stop doing it again. Yeah, so this is my thoughts on this chapter. Overall, I think this was a decent chapter this week. It wasn't spectacular, awesome, or anything like that. It wasn't great or anything, but it was decent. You know, it puts food on the table. But yeah, so leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of this week's Naruto Manga chapter. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Naruto reviews from me. So I've been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.